Okay, hello everyone and welcome back. I hope you're on a fantastic day today as always. And today's video is a little more serious. MrBeast has been involved in a little bit of controversy here, and some people wanted to speak about it, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to go through what's actually happened and kind of push him in the right direction to see what the best outcome is. But before we do that, I'd really like it if you liked and subscribed. It really helped me out, and why don't you turn notifications on, because my upload schedule is bad. Retweet this. My issues with MrBeast and the charity stream for Next for Autism. Trigger warning, ableism, autism speaks. April was Autism Acceptance Month, and for the most part it was completely ignored by everyone outside the autistic community. That was until Mark Rober announced a charity stream he would be hosting for Next for Autism. Next for Autism is run by the same people as Autism Speaks. They are an ableist organisation that encourages use of ABA therapy for autistic people. ABA therapy is the equivalent of conversion therapy for autistic people. It's torture. They actively are trying to find a cure for autism and encourage people to abort their babies if prenatal tests find they are autistic. This is eugenics. There is no other way to describe it. Nearly $3 million were raised overall, $2 million during the stream. This is horrific. Autistic lives are in danger because of this. They are going to use this money to torture us. This is where MrBeast comes into this. He donated $25,000 to the stream. He clearly was only part of the stream to be performative, as he put no effort into researching the charity whatsoever beforehand, and has not addressed it at all since. His money could have gone to autistic charities that would actually help autistic people, but instead he wanted to look good, so went to the first opportunity that came to him. I know people are going to come to me now and say, how could he have known? The charity removed all the info about their true intentions from the website. MrBeast's friend Carl, who was also going to be a part of the stream, pulled out after being educated by his fans. Carl said he would try to get the charity changed and pulled out from the event, and since there's been radio silence, he didn't change the charity, and he let his close friend go and donate $25,000 to the same charity. We heard nothing from either of them before or after the stream about any autistic issues. They clearly only did the stream to look good and didn't put any effort into their own research. This fucking hurts. As autistic people, we are always swept to the side and disregarded by others, and this made no change. What MrBeast did was ableism, and yet after being called out for it several times, has not even given us the decency of a simple apology. I told you I would rant on main, and I did. Retweets are appreciated. These are some insane accusations. These are real big, and if this is actually true, then MrBeast is in some pretty hot water. But I'm going to say this now, I don't think MrBeast actually knew when he went through with this. And seeing as you said that Mark Rober was one of the people hosting it, and Mark Rober came out and talked about his autistic son recently, MrBeast understood that it was a reliable source to trust what Mark Rober was saying, and rightly so. So if it just ended with MrBeast wanting to donate to support the stream and to support Mark Rober, then that'd be great. But the fact that Carl knew about this and didn't do enough to prevent MrBeast from going through with this says quite a lot about the both of them. Assuming MrBeast had no actual idea of what Next was doing and Carl never told him, then Carl's obviously in the wrong. But if he knew and still went forward with the donation, then he's in the wrong. But this can easily be seen as MrBeast just wanting to support a charity. He's not always going to be the big center of attention for all these things. Just because his face is on a live stream doesn't mean it's going to be successful. Maybe he just wanted to donate on behalf of himself instead of his brand. He didn't want to push a big campaign and do all the whole whoa, we're donating $1 million and the whole challenge thing. Maybe he just wanted to donate because he thought it was for a good cause, and that's obviously a really noble thing to do, especially for someone who dedicates their whole career to giving money for his own benefit. That sounds really, really messed up. I feel like I need to add this. I'm not denouncing what MrBeast does. I think his videos are great and what he's doing is great. And I know that he needs to make the videos to make the money back. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all. But I just find it a bit ironic. We also have another person here who did another much bigger thread going into a lot more detail about the whole situation, which I'm not going to read through, but I'm going to put it up on screen. As you can see, the thread's going down. So if you want to pause at any moment and read through and see what's being said, then please feel free. It's all very important stuff, and it's all pretty shocking if you actually get into it. Especially some of the stuff they're saying and some of the accusations they're putting out against MrBeast and Carl. But what I really did want to do at the end of this video is go through Next for Autism's response. They put out a statement to talk about the recent allegations and accusations about what they do behind the scenes, and just want to restate their mission. So I do want to just read this to give them the benefit of the doubt. Next for Autism is honoured and a grateful partner in the upcoming #Colour the Spectrum benefit. Since the benefit was announced, there has been some outrageous misinformation circulating about Next for Autism, its mission, methods, and partners. 18 years ago, Next for Autism was founded with the distinct purpose of providing supports and services for autistic individuals across the country. Our mission has never been the cure or prevention of autism. In fact, Next was created to fill a void at the time. Most national autism organisations were focused primarily on biomedical research. As we stated in our Night of Too Many Stars benefit show, Next was founded specifically to address the extreme lack of schools and services desperately needed to help people living with autism right now. Next partners with and funds various organisations across the country to fulfill our mission of expanding access to programs and services. Our partnerships with groups such as Autism Speaks have been limited exclusively to that mission. Anyone using these partnerships to draw lines from Next to eugenics or anything related to the prevention and cure of autism is doing an enormous disservice to the people we serve by spreading the gross untruth. The programs we support use a range of methodologies designed to meet the individual needs of people with autism. A behavioral approach is one of those methodologies. Applied behavior analysis has been modified many times over since its inception in the 1960s, and its evolution has spawned multiple variations that bear no resemblance to the kinds of conversion therapy treatments some are falsely claiming Next supports. We understand the responsibility that comes with the support and attention we receive. Recently, we launched an advisory board to include much more representation from the autism community and have committed to including more autistic board members in the future. We welcome all individuals to question and critique any of the choices we make. We only ask for an honest exchange of ideas and opinions. Next will never support any group seeking to eliminate or prevent autism, or cause individuals with autism to feel lesser for those being on the spectrum. As we have for 18 years, we support those experiencing the triumphs and challenges of living with autism. So here we're getting very mixed messages between the autism community and the charity trying to support them. Now, personally, I don't know which side I fall under because I'm not autistic, so I don't really understand what it's like for either side. And it's all just really, really concerning that this is even getting as much traction as it is. I couldn't even believe what I was reading when I was reading the original threads, just talking about all this conversion therapy and all this torture they've been through and how they're just being swept away. I thought charities like this would really help, and I'm not saying that they don't. I'm not gonna jump on one side without giving a fair chance to the other. But some of these accusations are really, really scary. Please, in the comments below, let me know what you think of this whole thing. Maybe you're autistic and you understand what it's like, and that would mean your say in your opinion is way above everyone else's. So please feel free to leave it down below, because I think stuff like this is really important. And that's going to conclude today's dive into the rabbit hole. I don't want to give my personal opinion on any of this, because as a person who doesn't suffer with autism, I don't understand what it's like, and I think it would be unfair for me to give my opinion without being properly understanding of what it's like from either side. But that's in no way stopping you guys from leaving your opinions in the comments below, as once again, please feel free to do so. And if you did enjoy today's video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would really, really help me out. And thank you all for watching. I will see you all very, very soon.